Hello, it's Friday, I think. Yes, it is Friday. That means it's almost the weekend. It's really exciting. Let's see. Okay, so I've had a lot of people ask me so far this month about my mystery bags, okay? Mystery bags for me are a huge PRV pop. It's something that I look forward to. I always do themes that are inspiring to me because I put a lot into them, and if it's something that I don't really care about, then I won't do it and I won't get excited about it. And when I don't get excited about something, then it really shows. So I only do what I want, and that is the perks. One of the hugest perks of having a business like we have is that we can be selective if we want to be selective. And if there's something that you want to do and you know how to get there, you can kind of turn that to make it more enjoyable for yourselves. There's so many different systems and ways to do things. You just have to show up, right? It's not always just how you're doing it, but it's that you are doing something every single day. That's what's important. Showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like doing it, right? Let's see. Okay, so my theme, my kids are home still, spring break. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I feel like the spring break is never ever gonna end. But my theme for this month for my mystery bags was something that I kind of thought about. I prayed over a lot and got really excited about when I thought about it. I was trying to find my picture that I used to market because I will post that in the comments in case you want to do the same theme. And then that way you have that already. Like you don't have to think about it, right? Let me find it. It is here somewhere. Okay, I found it. So my theme for this month is Yahweh, okay? My theme for this month is a faith-based bag because I just needed that. My soul needed this. My soul needed to just dive in and be able to just have this for me this month. So that's what I did. And I love it. I love the way that it turned out. I think that the things that we picked are special. They're fun. They're exciting. And I have like one more thing that I'm putting into these, and they will be complete and they will go to their homes. But a lot of people have asked me, and by a lot, I mean probably 7 this week. To me, that's a lot. And if people want to learn and I can help and I can help you steer you in the right direction and get you excited about something, then I want to help. So I'm going to show you my bag. And firstly, I want to put a disclaimer here, okay? You do not have to be as extra as I am with my bags, okay? You don't have to. It's not like a have to do type of situation. I can't think of the word that goes plugged in there, but it's not a necessity, right? You could probably do a minimized version of my bag and your customers would still love it. I go way overboard on my bags for a couple reasons, but the most important is these are my VIP people. These are the people who show up for me every single month. The people on my list right now are mostly the same people that I have had since the beginning. Sorry, I was trying. I'm not seeing notifications. So if anybody sees it says anything, then I don't know because it's Facebook and that's the way Facebook is now, I guess. What was I saying? Oh, they're my VIPs. So that means they're important. And for me, I look at this as a way to be able to spoil those people that like show up for me all the time. So I go all in for my bags, and it pays off because I have a very high retention rate, you know, if that's, is that the word? I don't have people drop off. When they start getting bags from me, they start getting bags and they keep getting bags. So I think that that's a really good thing, is to get people hooked on bags and then be able to keep them. Okay. So it's worked for me. So I do it the way that I do it. But you don't have to do it this way. And especially not when you first get started. For me, I started probably within the first year as a consultant, and it flopped, right? At that point, I was still kind of figuring out, like, what is consistency? Like, what does that look like? What are my things? Because it felt like I was just kind of trying to do them every single month and on the same time schedule. And for me and for my customers, like, that doesn't always work. Like, you never really know how long it might take to fill those spots. So keeping myself on a really tight schedule made it complicated. And I'm not in a season of life where I can do complicated like that. So I started doing them, and they were kind of a flop. So I stopped doing them for a while, and then I picked them back up and sold 2. And I still made those 2, but it wasn't enough for me to really get excited about. And so the next month I sold a couple, but the whole time, even when they were flopping, like, I was still doing them and posting them. So I am taking pictures, I am posting them as if 100 people got bags that month. You know, I want people to want the bags. That's what I want. So I kept showing up, be consistent, and post. So it doesn't matter if 1 person gets your bag, or if 6 people get your bag, or 60 people get your bag. Still post and still do the best with it that you can do. The following February was the first time that I had fruitful numbers. So I had 18 people decide to order a bag, and me, I was on cloud 9. I was like, 18 people at $25. Wow. Like, that's crazy. That's so good. So then I just got really excited, and I kept pushing them and kept pushing them. And every single month my numbers went up a little bit more and a little bit more. And then it would I would kind of plateau, and I'd have like the same amount of people. And so I would push it, and I would say, okay, if you got a bag this time, share your bag with your friend. And if you can bring me someone else to get a bag, like, I'll give you $5 off your bag. And so then we had a referral program going. And then it was like, okay, well, this person brings me 1 bag, and it just kind of grew that way. So now, pretty consistently, I cap myself at 30 bags, because any more than that is just too much for me. It's too much for the amount that I put in them, right? So I do 30 bags, and unless it's Christmas or Halloween, because Halloween's my favorite, Christmas is my second favorite, and a lot of times I will offer multiple bags for them to choose from. So like one Christmas I did 4 different bags, and then had like 20 people sign up for each bag, right? That's a whole bunch of work, but I'm willing to do it, because when my Christmas spirit is full, I can do anything. But really, it's a lot. It's a lot of work. So just know it's not something that I just throw together. Like, I put a lot of time into these, but it pays off for me. Okay. So 30 bags a month. I did start doing something kind of different where I offer pricing tiers, but I only offer 2. Some people will offer something low, like start at a 10 for people who, you know, maybe don't want to spend a lot, and then they'll have like $30 and they'll have $60. Me, my basic bag is $25, and it's always worth more than what they're paying, because I can bundle, because I'm doing intervals of 6 for everything. So I can bundle and save money that way. And then if they want to upgrade, they can upgrade to like a deluxe bag, and that bag is $40. So those are my tiers. This one that I'm going to show you is $40 bag. And this one, it kind of went wonky on me, not gonna lie, because I bought this stuff, right? And some of them, I started thinking about the themes that I wanted to do. And I was like, oh, this would be so good. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this scent. And I'm going to do this scent. And then it was like, oh, well, this one's in the clearance, but the name really fits. So I'm going to do this. And then they threw a flash sale at us. So I paid clearance prices for this stuff and then got my order. And then like a few days later, they dropped it in the flash sale. And it was like half the price of which I paid for it. So I'm not going to stress about that this month. Just know in the future when I share my bags, it's going to be a little different because I had these priced out at the value to which I paid for them. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad about it. I'm happy and they're going to love their bag. So this is Yahweh bag. Okay. Ready. Firstly, I'm going to go through and I'm just going to kind of pick stuff out of this bag as if I were receiving it. When I do my bags, also squirreled when I do my bags, I buy craft bags from Amazon. Okay. It's the cheapest that I found. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. You can get them at the dollar store. Amazon is the cheapest. Okay. A lot of times I can get like 100 plain brown craft bags for around 17 bucks, 17 to $20 for 100. That's a lot of bags. And for me, that's 3 rounds of mystery bags and some order bags left over. Okay. So super worth it for me. It's all in what you can fit in your budget. Okay. So just keep that in mind. I always use those. I always get specialty tissue paper because when I give out my bags, I want them to look like a gift. Okay. I want everything that comes out of my house to feel like I've just given someone something. Really. I want them to feel like I'm gifting them something. So my hair is tangly. Sorry about that. Okay. So first up, we did scent circles. I love scent circles and I'll tell you why. Do you know how many people I have put scent circles? I put scent circles in every single month in the bags. And my sister and our youth pastor's wife, they don't even use them. Do you know what they do? They give them away. They give them away to people. So people who are getting my bags, if they're not using them, they have an abundance, okay? And then they're giving them away either as gifts or like my sister, she bundled 3 of them up real cute and just gave them to people. She gives them in baskets. She gives them all over the place. Mark your stuff. Put your stickers on everything because you never know who's going to get this stuff. Like somebody could be going through this bag and be like, hey, I don't love this, but do you know who really, really, really loves pomegranate scents? My Aunt Cindy loves pomegranate scents. So when Cindy's over there, she gets the scent circle from her niece. She's like, you know what? I really like this. I'm going to go get some more. I'm going to find where this came from. So there, my stuff is marked because I don't know who's going to get these things. Okay. So you need to tag everything. Tag all your stuff. Do it. It's important. It takes a long time, but it's worth it. Now, perfect example, jeweled pomegranate. Okay. I put these in there because I found a tag that says she is far more precious than jewels. Okay. Jeweled pomegranate. That is why it fits. With my themes, I start with my theme. Okay, this is what I want to do. And before I even choose the theme, I'll kind of scroll through and look and be like, okay, this would fit, and this would fit, and this would fit, and this would fit. And I'll go through and I will pick scents or I will pick products, things that I can put on there and have the tag fit. Hang on just a minute. Vanessa, will you come close this door, please? My kids are so loud. I'm sorry.
Do what?
Close that door for me, please. Thank you. Anyway, more precious than jewels. So this fit with jeweled pomegranate. So I snagged this one. So they get a scent circle, okay? This is another scent circle. Here comes the sunflowers. For this, I put, if the sun sets you free, you will be free indeed. And that's from John 8:36. Okay, so this one is a Bible verse. I just love it. I wanted it to all, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Next is another flash sale thing that kind of messed me up, but can't fix it because I paid what I paid. Okay. Dang. Okay. This is Luna hand soap. Okay. This one says, she sets her mind on things above, not on earthly things. And that's from Colossians. Okay. So there's this one. So they get 2 scent circles and a hand soap so far. Hang on, I feel like this is heavy. Oh my gosh, it was. It's horrible. Okay, next up is room spray. Okay, big tip with doing room sprays, I used to tie tags, and sometimes I do if I'm feeling like I want to, okay? Sometimes I don't want to. So these are a lifesaver for everything. For everything that I do that's creative, I use a tape roller because this saves me so much time. It's literally plastic-less tape, and you just, almost like a glue stick, but it's tape, okay? And this saves me so much time. So that's what I put. I put it on the other side of the paper and then stuck it on there. This scent is Sand Swept, and I put Spirit Lead Me Where My Trust Is Without Borders because it's my very favorite songs right now, and I love it. So I added that, and then this is Aloe Water and Cucumber dryer discs, okay? This says, be joyful in hope, be patient in trials, be faithful in prayer, okay? And it was just cute because it was plant pots, so I put this with aloe water and cucumber because it fit my theme. And all of this stuff, like, I'll post pictures later and show you, but all of this stuff looks beautiful together. The colors that I picked, everything, I had a vision, okay? Okay, this one is With Grace, okay? Again, I used a tape roller, so this is removable, and it says, perhaps this is the moment for which you were created, from Esther, one of my very, very favorite books of the Bible. So did that. Again, we are going to tag our stuff because somebody might not like the scent. I don't see why they wouldn't. The scent is phenomenal. It's so, so good. But they might not like the scent, and they might want to gift this to their mama. And their mama has my information, okay? Plan ahead. Be smart. Be smart. Okay. Actually, I'm in here. Hang on. Hold tight. Oh, that song's stuck in my head. Oh, tight. Hang on. Oh, haha. Okay. Got it. Okay. Thank you. Just needed to make sure I could see it. Okay. This is Stargazing. Okay. This is one of my very favorite scents, and it's super underrated. It's like jammy time with vanilla to me, and I love it. But it's stargazing, right? And so I put a tag on it that says, if the stars were made to worship, so I worship. Or worship? If the stars were made to worship, so will I. Okay? So that's 2 bars, 2 scent circles, dryer discs, a room spray, hand soap. It's pretty good bargain, huh? And then this one is Sea Salt and Avocado, okay? And then I put Be Salt and Light from Matt, okay? From Matthew. Oh, so good. All of these scents are so good. And I feel like they'd all smell really good blended, which is nice. Okay, so there's that. And then I'll show you my extras because my extras are my favorite part. I get excited about the bonus stuff that I put in here. When I'm planning out a bag and I pick my theme, I'm like, okay, what can I add that's extra? What can I add that's extra, that's not going to cost a lot of money, not take a ton of time? I'm willing to put some time into it. So my definition of a lot of time and other people's definitions of a lot of time are different. I like to create, so it's fun for me. It doesn't feel like work. So let's see. Okay. It's so much fun. This is so much fun if you let it be fun, okay? Don't look at it as work. Look at it as a way to, what do they call that? There's a word for this. I can't think that good because I haven't had my second round of caffeine for the day, but I'll think about it in a minute. Expression. It is a form of expression, okay? Open it up, let it flow out. You'll feel better after, promise. Okay, so this I got from a little, she's like a local baker, maker, cook person. She makes like cookies and desserts and stuff like that. I always like to find people locally who would want to like be featured in my bag. So I will try to support local business as much as I can when I'm doing things. I met this lady from a local shop in the area, and she's fantastic. Like, I don't know if you saw my caramel apples the other day, but she made caramel apples that are like as big as your head, right? So freaking good. It's a problem. But I asked her to make these for me, and these are cocoa bombs, but they are coffee bombs. So these have coffee and I think she said they're coffee, caramel, and cappuccino. Okay, the three C's. It's like a 3C bomb. But I did these and then I put a tag on it that says "Give me Jesus and coffee." Okay, so this is something just extra. Okay. So I always try to put those in there. And then I made, which I already showed you guys, these go in everything that I'm sending out this month because I want them to want this. Plus it fit in with my whole theme because rainbow, you know, rainbows, the Bible. So I made these up. These are just samples of the rainbow, Chase Rainbows collection. And I'm putting these in my bags too, also. And then this is something that I made that I think turned out so cute. Like, I made one for myself and I wore it for the last several days until I showered, right? That sounds horrible, but you know what I'm saying. I didn't want it to get wet after I made it, so I took it off. This one I'm not wearing it now, but I do have one and I love it. But these are little capsule necklaces. I don't know if you can even see that. That's kind of horrible lighting. But inside, anyway, it's a capsule. And inside of this is, so it looks like this, okay? Inside of that is a mustard seed, okay? So I made these. These took me kind of a long time, but it was so worth it. It was so worth it because I think they're going to love these. So it says with faith the size of a mustard seed, right? One of my very, very, very favorite verses in scripture. And I made one of these for every single person who got a bag. So I made 30 necklaces. Took me a minute, but to me, like I said, it's worth it. Okay. Worth it. Okay. And lastly, well, almost lastly, second to lastly, you're going to confetti them always. You remember what I said? You want it to look like a gift, right? Okay, so last what we did was we made these. And these are special, okay? These are special to me more than anything because my kids painted these, okay? That's huge for me because we are a family business, okay? We have made a point to try to get our kids more involved in every aspect of this because we're a family and that is special to me. Like, those are core values that we want to have. What makes these even more special to me, try to do it without crying because it makes my mama heart happy. Our kids love the Lord. Like, they love Jesus. They love Jesus. And so when I asked them about this project and if it was something that they would be interested in doing, they were all for it. And so that made me really proud because it was something that I was able to intertwine the two. And as consultants, you know what a platform this business can give you to just talk to people and love on people and get to know people, and being able to mix Jesus with what we're doing. It's unlike anything else. Okay. It takes it to a whole new level. So when we were making these bags, I thought that doing something like this would be really sweet. So what we did was we got these plain crosses. Okay. These were just wooden crosses. And they have a little piece of twine on there. I don't know if you can see. And I gave each of the older 3, 12 of them. So they each made 36. And like you can see, like, they're all different. Okay. They made them all different. They made them all special. And we put them in bags. They prayed over each cross. Okay. Each one. Like, if you could have just heard it happening. I was able to take pictures. So I'll share those with you guys too, but it was really special. Okay. And they each sat down and they each painted 12 crosses while they prayed over the crosses. Okay. And then whenever we got done, we took each cross, we put a tag on the back, right? That says this cross was painted and prayed over by, this one was by Vanessa. So this went in here with some confetti. And this is something that, like, even if you don't want to put it in your mystery bags and you just want to get your kids involved, even if you don't want to do something faith-based, like, you could do this pretty easily and just give it to your customers as like a gift, maybe with their order or something like that. Just something maybe like painted rocks or anything, but I would really encourage you to do this. We made tags. I made tags for the other side that say, "We prayed for you." Yes, you. This week, our oldest girl spent hours painting each of these crosses by hand. As they painted each one, we prayed for whoever should receive them. We mixed them up and distributed them randomly, dropping them in each bag, letting God choose. Friend, we prayed over your life. Each of us, our whole family, spoke over these for peace and health and blessings for you and your family, that in whatever you're walking, God would move. We love you, and we hope that as you open and hold this cross, you feel it. May God work wonders in your life. Isn't that so cute? So it's special. There's only one like this, right? So we were all able to do it, and that was really exciting. Like, even I painted some crosses, just all different, right? So it was sweet. But that was the last thing. And then I'm making cookies tonight, and I'll do like royal icing for those, just pretty simple. And I got some really cute cross themed cookie cutters that I'm going to use. But all in all, like, I'm really excited for people to get these because I feel like they're going to love them. They are so cute. Like, and I'll post the pictures so that you can see the girls making them, because it was sweet to watch. Like, they were really into it. And then we handed them all, like, I gave each kid their crosses, and without looking, like, before the bags were tagged, anything, like, we still don't know who's getting what. Like, we have different sizes of bags for whether they got like deluxe or regular, but besides that, we don't know which is going where. And we feel like doing it that way, like, the person who is meant to get each is going to get what they're supposed to have, you know, if that makes sense. So it was sweet, and it was sweet to get my kids involved, and also to be able to pray over our VIPs, you know, our people that show up for us every month and just have that extra space to be able to appreciate them that way, because I mean, it's just extra special when you get your kids involved. So anyway, that's my whole bag. Core things to remember: make it fun, or else you're gonna be overwhelmed. You don't need to be overwhelmed. Make it fun, and use it as an opportunity to share new things. Like, I didn't show this, but these are also going in there. I made these. I will share this flyer if you want to actually borrow it from someone else. But this is the whole Easter collection. And then this. So they're getting both of these in their mystery bags. I always try to put samples of things that they have not tried in there. And it's an opportunity to just be able to love on them a little more than I normally get to, you know? So anyway, if you guys have questions, if you need help, if you need ideas, if you need printables, if you need anything, just ask and I got you. Okay, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your Friday, and I will probably see you tomorrow.